Hi, welcome to Eat, Pray, Love and Tarot. What you need to heal from. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you are struggling with. I also don't know what is that thing that is triggering you. What are your unhealed traumas? What are the situations you are handling, juggling, facing? I don't know anything. But all I can say is that it all begins within. If you are not healed, you keep breaking everything, every relationship, not just romantic ones, even your relationship with the society, with your profession, and your personal. You keep breaking all that and create a mess out of it. Also, I know we are the consequences of our choices, and our choices are consequences of our unhealed traumas. This is a timeless reading, non-gender specific reading, and a collective reading. In collective readings, I can only pick collective energy. So it will be not possible for me to pinpoint for everyone their individual trauma or triggers. This will be a overall energy that I'll be picking up. I'll just ask the universe to guide us so that I can convey my collectives in a general way what they need to heal from. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to fit yourself in this reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, just release it to the universe for someone else to pick it up who might be needing it. So let's start. The Emperor. Okay. I can't sugarcoat things. Whatever comes up, whatever energy comes up on this card, I can just read it. Try to read it. I believe my today's collectives have a lot of ego. A slightest twist and turn, and it triggers a lot. At the same time, they are overburdened. One second, sorry, I got a call. Okay, so where was I? Emperor. You might be having a huge emperor-sized ego which you need to let go in order to heal. You have the leadership quality in you, but there is a thin line between being a leader and being an egoist, being a stubborn person. It's either my way or highway kind of a person. So you need to relook at things. You need to relook at that ego of yours and regulate it accordingly. Self-respect is important, but when that self-respect gets a toxic turn and become an ego, we ourselves don't realize it. The trick is not to know when to walk. The trick is to know when to stop, where to stop. So, and I think this ego thing, this authoritative quality or this leadership quality, again, is a result of your childhood trauma. Maybe my today's collectives, from a very young age, they were burdened with too much responsibility. Maybe they were the one who had to take up all the shit. See, I'm not judging anyone, but even parents are human beings. So maybe it was a dysfunctional family and there were shit all around, and it was them who from a very young age had to get into cleaning other people's shit. Also they at a very young age they became the bread earners of the family, or maybe they were they had to take decisions, major decisions of the family. So what happened is that when instead of, see, as a child we all look for security, and when people expect security from a child, I'm sensing that when your parents used to fight, there were very physical abuse involved, and the one who got bitten always used to ask you for help, call you for help. As a child, even as a child, you had to run and try to protect that person. I don't know why I'm channeling this, but if this resonates with you, then fine. So बचपन से इतनी सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, इतना सारा डिसीजन मेकिंग थिंग्स एंड एवरीथिंग, ये आते आते यू गॉट दैट इनहेरेंट लीडरशिप क्वालिटी इन हिम. इट्स लाइक सबने उठा के सिंहासन पे बिठा दिया और राजा बना दिया. यू हैव नो क्लू व्हाट यू आर सपोज टू डू. जिस उम्र में आपको खेलना चाहिए था, उस उम्र में यू हैड टू अर्न द ब्रेड फॉर द फैमिली. मे बी the emotional maturity affected the psychology of that child. And when people elder to you biologically and relationship, वो होता है ना, हर relationship का एक designation होता है. So even in relationships, like when you see that all your family members who are elder to you, they are listening to your decisions, they are looking up to you for decisions, for the planning, execution, everything. So that started building up that pompous self ke dekha sab mera sun, everyone is listening to me, I have the control over everything. So ये control करते करते ये leadership quality कब ego में बदल गया आपको पता ही नहीं. So even at the drop of a hat, आपके ईगो को चोट लग जाती है छोटे छोटे बातों पे. मे बी पीपल आर नॉट इवन टॉकिंग अबाउट यू, बट यू टेक इट पर्सनली. यू कांट टेक अ जोक, यू कांट, एवरीथिंग यू मेक पर्सनल, एंड दैट अल्टीमेटली कम्स डाउन टू योर ईगो. इफ माई ईगो इज बीइंग फेड और नॉट, सो I think you have to pinpoint that trauma. I'm not saying this will resonate for everyone. This might not, because it's a collective reading. Only in private readings we can pick up individual energies. So yes, you have to heal your ego, and that ego roots to your childhood trauma, where you were overburdened with work, responsibilities, all the planning part, execution part, everything was on you. So yes, you need to work on this. The underlying energy is Radha Krishna, the lovers. Here, lover does not necessarily mean your love relationship with someone else. This card has shown up to balance your to balance the masculine and the feminine energy within you. The Ira and Pingala nadis. Totally like यही होता है when you are overburdened with, irrespective of whether you are a man or a woman, doesn't matter. When you have to sit at that throne and take control of all the situations, तो यही होता है, आप खुद को भूल जाते हो. You forget yourself. Heavily your masculine and feminine energy. Feminine energy is all about receiving, grounding, nurturing, while the masculine energy is all about taking action. We have both the energies in our body, but that got heavily, maybe you are biologically you are a woman, but from a very childhood you had to work like a man. I mean, what a man is supposed to do, all the course, all the जितना भी हमारे ज़िंदगी में जो भी करना पड़ता है, you had to wear the pants from the childhood. So the masculine energy got prominent in your body and overpowered the feminine energy. That was a disbalance. Or maybe you are a man, you are biologically a man, but from a very childhood you were asked not to, you were like treated like a princess kind of thing, कि नहीं तू कुछ नहीं करेगा, तू यहाँ बैठा रहे, तुझे कुछ नहीं करना है, no I'm sensing के तुझे कुछ नहीं आता है. But at the same time they will come back to this person, they will come back to you for advice and everything. And on other situations when things are going normal, आपको चुप बैठाया जाएगा, आपको अरे क्या लड़की जैसी बातें कर. Maybe you are a very emotional person, आप रोते हो तो ए लड़की जैसी रो रही है. So again this got heavily disbalanced. Or maybe you were a man who took interest in cooking or something like that. तो आपको पहले से ही बोला जाता है कि नहीं तू ये नहीं करेगा, ये लड़कियों का काम है. तो again the feminine energy, the receiving energy, so that overpowered the masculine energy and that got heavily disbalanced. So right now the need of the hour is to balance yourself, to ground yourself, to love yourself. You have lived for others for a long time. Now it is time to heal yourself and give yourself some self-love. Time to be kind to yourself. ये ईगो है, इसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए खुद के ऊपर प्रेशर क्रिएट करना या फिर खुद के साथ बुरा करना नहीं है. It's like going into self-introspection. Work in your breathing exercises. Do some meditation. Go out, walk barefoot in a park or in the garden. Soak in the morning sun. Soak in the moonlight. अभी पूर्णिमा गया है. Hug a tree. Talk to trees. Talk to your pets. Pet your whatever animals if you have. You know, when we interact with other souls of the nature, trees, other animals, birds, we release that. These are very pure energies, very pure souls. So we release those happy hormones, oxytocin hormones, and we feel good about it. We heal ourselves inside out. You know, you are constantly under pressure कि आपको सब सही करना है, सब कुछ अच्छा करना ही है. So don't pressurize yourself so much. Release, go slow. After all, मरना ही है आपको. आप अगर कुछ करोगे तो भी मरोगे, कुछ ना करोगे तो भी मरोगे, दौड़ोगे तो भी मरोगे, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जिंदगी का मजा लेते लेते जाओगे तो भी मरोगे. सो अल्टीमेटली वो वहाँ जाके भस्म ही होना है या पंचभूत में विलीन होना है. So be kind to yourself. Yes, work on your triggers, work on your traumas, work on your ego, the root of your ego. मैं ये नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि we have come a long way, so you can't uproot it totally, but at least you can regulate it, at least you can control it. So yes, so this is the message for you today. Thank you for watching. Until the next video, take care of yourself.